Good afternoon, everyone. This is your girl Cooking with Steph, and I am coming back to you with another video. Today I will be making some jasmine rice with some oven baked ribeye. So I am just simply slicing my bell pepper, my onion, and my fresh garlic. Okay, as I slice each vegetable, it will be going into my roasting pan. And here, which I have my ribeye steak that I have already seasoned. It has been marinating. The only thing I have left to do is to flip her on the other side and hit her with a little bit of cracked pepper. What you want to do with your seasoning while your steak is marinating is just continue to take a table fork and compress that seasoning into that meat, making sure that all the rib side has flavor and seasoning in there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead on and hit my ribeye with some cracked peppercorn. I am also going to mash that into my meat. Okay, at this time, I am also going to go ahead and add my butter onto my steak. I will also add in a bay leaf. I am simply just going to cut this butter into small slices, adding it on top of the steak. Okay, this is what I have so far. Adding my bell pepper around the sides. Once there's bell pepper around all the sides, I will then put the rest on top. Going on with my onion. You know, sometimes a personality can be just like an onion. You have to peel the layers back before you reach your harvest in that person. Always rinse your vegetables off. Okay. Going in now with my onion. I'm just going to give her a slice in the middle so that I can have slices, wedges. Gonna simply take that, break it down so that I'm able to layer it around my steak, around the pan. Around the pan. Once all the pan has onion around, I will then put the rest on top. Going in with my fresh garlic. For this size of steak, I'm going to use 3 cloves. Is that skin or if it's the garlic? Let's move forward. I'll know for sure once I rinse it. And you can tell the freshness of an onion because no matter how you dice it, no matter how you slice it, it's going to give those eyes a sting and a burn. That way, my darling, you know you have a fresh onion. Onion. Okay. Again, always rinse your vegetables. Being that I am a garlic lover, I love the flavor, eyeballing from the size of this steak, I am going to go in with 4 cloves versus the 3. Okay. Now at this time, my oven is preheated to 350. I am going to go ahead and smash my garlic. I want to make sure that your blade is dry so that when you hit it, it does not slide and cut you. You want to make sure that blade is dry. Don't hit that garlic, release that garlic flavor. When you hit that garlic, it releases the natural garlic in that garlic. Okay? Then you're just going to simply slice. Remember, I was not sure if that skin was garlic or the piece of the garlic. And there it was skin. Okay, this garlic is going right on top of this steak, right on top of that butter. Okay. I have everything on my steak that I want to have on there, and it looks like this. Okay, I am going to go ahead and place the lid on. It's going into the preheated oven that's in here on 350. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust my rack. Bring that rack down another level. Okay. I didn't add any liquid. I added butter. That butter will melt and give it its own juice. Okay, moving forward, I am going to make a small pot of jasmine rice. So I am going to go ahead now and put my rice on. If you're going to store your garlic in a glass bowl, do not put the lid on top. It will mildew your garlic. If you're going to store your garlic in your glass bowls, take the lid off and let it sit on the bottom of it so that it's able to air out naturally. Okay, going on, I'm going to put my jasmine rice on. That is about 1 cup of jasmine rice. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to pour all of that starch off. If you could see, we're going to pour all that starch off. And I'm going to wash it again. I'm going to add a little salt. I go in and I just take my hands and give her a good scrub until my water comes back clear instead of being cloudy. I will then know that my rice is washed. When your rice is not clean, you will have a cloudy look to your water. That is starch. Okay? That is what makes a pot of rice very sticky and gummy. Okay? So you want to wash your rice until you get back a clear water on that rice. Most of the starch is off of that rice, and that was my third wash. The water is semi-clear. I'm going to simply just allow it to rinse itself. Okay. Okay, that water on that rice is clear. I could see the rice clear through the water. So we know that that rice is now clean. Okay. Okay. My rule of thumb is to, how do I know how much water to put versus in my rice? You see my knuckle line here? I take, and if it goes over that knuckle line, I know that I have enough water. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take my rice and I am going to add in a little bit of Himalayan salt. going on the stove. I am going to add some fresh parsley to my rice. Adding fresh parsley so that as my rice cooks, the parsley cooks into my rice. About that much. Okay. I am going to add in with the parsley some lemon pepper. Just a little lemon pepper. That's going to cook in with the rice. My rice is going on the stove. When that rice comes to a boil, I will then put the top on that rice and allow it to complete its cooking. When it's about done, I will then turn the fire off and allow it to continue to cook on its own. And I'm going to allow it naturally to come to a boil on a low level, which I have it on a 2. Okay, so I have the steak in the oven. I have the rice in, and I believe I am going to make some steamed broccoli. I have already went ahead and prepared dessert. For this dessert, I have some Greek yogurt, and I have some fresh strawberries. So this is dessert. Okay, as those dishes complete, I will join you back when that steak is out of the oven.